Chapter 4, Sunday, 9th of November 2014. Rain, 12 degrees Celsius. Brighton, 3:36 a.m. Daniel showered and made his way to his office at the other end of the mansion. It was a large room with high ceilings. The walls were white, reflecting the light that bounced off the white marble floor. Black chairs and desks were lined up against the walls. The windows were framed with white shutters. A golden chandelier hung heavily, lighting up ornate gilded wooden beams. In the far corner of the room, a large library filled a cave-like indentation in the wall. A mirrored coffee table sat opposite a large black granite desk. On a wall next to the coffee table, a column of glass shelves held models of ships made of wood and plastic. I made myself comfortable in my own room at the top of the mansion. I checked my phone for messages, but there weren't any. I opened a glass cabinet full of cameras. I fell in love with photography since I started using a daguerreotype camera made by Mason Sue's Frère in 1839. The lens was made by Charles Chevalier. One by one I cleaned them and put them back. I took a Sony Bridge camera out with me into the garden. With one hand I took photos and with the other I held up an umbrella. My phone beeped incessantly in my pocket. I hung the camera around my neck and pulled it out. It was running low on battery. I cursed and ran back upstairs. I rummaged around in Daniel's room and my room, but I couldn't find my charger. Daniel's charger didn't fit mine because it's for an iPhone, and mine is a Samsung. I swore again and made my way to Daniel's office. I found him on the phone with his eyes closed. I crept in and sat on his lap. He held me close as he finished his conversation. What a nice surprise. He kissed me softly, temporarily distracting my train of thoughts. I missed you. Is that all? My phone is running out of charge and I need to run over to my flat to get it. Get John to drive you, he commanded. No, I'll get a taxi. I kissed him before he protested. I pulled away from him and made my way out of the office. Text me when you get there, he shouted. I hailed a taxi as soon as I got out of the mansion. Daniel's overprotectiveness got worse after the burglary. I texted Daniel just as I made my way up the stairs slowly. Careful not to disturb the neighbors, I made my way into the flat, turning on the lamp in the hallway. In the living room, I found my charger underneath the table next to the sofa. I plugged in my phone so I could have enough charge for the journey back. I walked to the bedroom to check on Catherine. The bedroom door was closed. That was unusual. Catherine never closes the bedroom door. Kate? I called out and pushed the door open. Are you all right? I walked in slowly and froze at the horror that lay before me. Catherine lay on the bed covered in blood. The duvet was pulled off her and the bed sheet was also soaked in blood. Her naked body lay there lifeless and pale. Old leather-bound books lined the wall. Old leather-bound books lined the wall, floor to ceiling. A mirrored coffee desk. fell in love with photography since I started using a daguerreotype camera made by Mason Seuss. I rummaged around in Daniel's room and Jesus. No, I'll get a taxi. I kicked him. Jesus. I didn't kick him. No, I'll get a taxi. I kicked... Jesus Christ.